my goodness. Stone does it again, standing on his lonesome. Ready to go. The flashes are ready to go. Here comes the hit. What a shot.
A sick shot coming from Stone. That one is going to hit, though.
Goodness gracious. Novi are a little bit plugged away right now. LCI, they do make an entry technically here on site, but Spike Cam Dark can finally get removed. The dog's going the wrong way. The dog's going the wrong way. Flame Droid doesn't expect.
Let's talk about this. So we have a great matchup against Novi and also LCI. I think this is going to be a fun storyline to follow through here, Upmine, because you're looking on one side here for Novi. Apparently they're playing with a brand new roster with like 3 subs because their main roster couldn't really be here. But with the roster that they used and that are currently playing with, they still beat a tough team like CV, who actually won the grand finals in the PlayVS Upgrade Arena versus LCI themselves. As they're starting things off here on Icebox, this is also the map pick chosen by Novi, which is not intriguing at all. Nothing out of the blue. I think from what they were saying, they're comfortable in every single map except Bind. But the composition that they're coming out with here is going to be very interesting. Very rarely do we still see a chamber right now being utilized in Valorant today. But now it's being used in a double, almost I like to call it a double duelist setting because you have a jet going through. I mean, Freak is already trying to move forward, not even in a CP to score the first blood.
Wait, and he also has the spike. Can he hold on to it? Freak, head on a swivel. Almost nailing 3 headshots immediately, but okay.
This could be very punished on the defensive side.
Not something we're seeing just yet in this round, as it was more or less what I was expecting. Novi just charging their way up. They're able to get themselves that plant down. Now 2 players left. Again, on a little bit of an island. Both are over towards yellow, but hold on. Things are heating up a little bit. Trident does end up picking down Freak, but there you go. Comes Flame Droid, at least picking down back one. That Harbor is just holding these players to the back. And Trident, he had 31 HP that whole time. Just a gust of wind would have done it. But for Trident, he spears away 2, and he's looking for a 3rd, but no. Travis Scott, what
Both
a name.
low.
And could he get an even better play out of it? 30 HP, low HP on Rabbit. The captain trying to close things out for Novi, but he's playing time perfectly.
So I love that we're trying to act on the fly, but Stoner just got spotted, still gets the kill.
Whoa. Controller, I mean, not even really an initiator. It's a info grabbing initiator more than anything, but they somehow, just with the 1 smoke alone, they end up taking up back into sight. They could have been taken down at least by 1 in this fashion, but there goes Trident, big battle there. Here comes the flank. Rabbit completes things here potentially for Novi, as it's only Flame Droid in a 1-on-2. Cloudy does take him down at the very end, so
and tries to move aggressively. This is something that's normal and played in front of the pit. And even if it misses a shot, he could also TP away.
Ooh, big plays from the Jet once again.
And here's the footsteps.
Trident. Oh, can't get his burst up, and instead it's Travis with the taps in. My goodness, this game is just as back and forth as you would want it. But instead now, the man in yellow is the last man to go. 1v2, Sen picks up 1, still playing time. Ring around the Rosie, playing out perfectly. And not only that, but they have the HP advantage too. 1 bullet to the body will do it. And just like that, Sen stands tall.
Our Jets are popping off today in this grand finals.
I mean, the highlights is all you need. Lethbridge's Jet as Flame Droid, it's all on him. He has 1 in front of him, knows for a fact that a flank is coming in, but from where? He has no idea. Rabbit has been a true thorn in the side here for Lethbridge. And he follows up once again in some very impactful post-plant play.
This was a sick shot coming out from Stone. That one is going to hit, though. Ooh.
Goodness gracious. Okay, all right. Let's see if Trident can somehow pull off what is perceived as impossible. But this move is insane. He has no idea. Trident does it again, as this time we see the pure dominance coming out from Novi that we personally haven't seen against Lethbridge at all during these playoffs. Noise here over towards this side, but that is still allowed for the rotation to come in, and there's the noise that I was more or less expecting. And not only that, but they can't even hear the spike. It is just LCI with a singular player here on B, dragging all of this attention away.
This is going to be a timeout here being called for Novi because they're starting to let their defensive side slip a little bit because they're understanding that they're getting punished very easily at the beginning of these rounds where Trident's trying to move up towards his B main and gets punished by Stone. New for Novi this round, the aggressive push that we were talking earlier on, the 2 duelists moving forward, but got picked out. It's traded out at least.
Trident does collect back a kill. This has to be a 2v4. Now it has to be a 1v3 for Novi. It's all in the hands of Trident, who is all right with just going into this one. Novi is fine in terms of the economy. He does have a pretty good approach to do it. They don't expect Freak. Or excuse me, they don't expect Trident. Chamber on chamber violence. But here comes the cascade of ultimates here for both sides. Flame Droid, he is getting spotted out right now, and they do find him. The Viper Spin is going to drop. There goes Travis Scott once again going big and pulls out the up. And Freak, my goodness, Freak steals away the ace from Travis Scott, but it does not matter. Travis Scott is close, getting the spike plant in, and with the wall up, Rabbit is able to isolate the spike. Now 20 seconds left. Freaky Goob and Stone, they have to do so much here. Great kills coming out from both, but now Trident, head on a swivel, able to take away one, still pulls around the corner, but that headshot was everything for LCI. What a great 1v1, and I mean, a desperate way to close it out.
Yeah, the aim punch too to not allow for you to get through, and there's that timeout that you needed. At this point, you had such a strong lead to start things off here for Novi on your attack side, but you're soon realizing that this double duelist and chamber is not allowing for you to get too much of map control here.
There goes potentially a fake and yet another fake. They're going to go for the double push. Cloudy does pick away one, and this is a clean one-on-one. Freaky looking the wrong way, and Rabbit just being, again, that kind of lurk there on site. Lethbridge could not find where Rabbit went. It's Cloudy taking away at least one. They need a whole lot more of that, as there goes the frags back again. This Jet has been amazing for this team. He still throws his life away a little bit. Yes, he was low on HP, but doesn't want to maintain the massive man advantage potentially. Hunter Theory, insurance option. They almost find a second one there on site. Now 2 players on 2 now between LCI and Novi to potentially send it to overtime. Joey, we've talked about him a little bit. His potential, can he fulfill that potential? No! The Freak around the corner takes down Joey, and LCI maintain their perfect run here in Play versus Cup. They just need one more map to close out the immortal run.
As we get into Sunset, it refreshes my memory as we're seeing these picks going on the right side. This is basically a composition that they've already played, with the exception now of a Clove coming out, because usually Flame Droid plays Omen on this map. But I was gonna say, this is pretty much the Sentinels comp that they took towards the VCTs in stage 1, that they also brought into Madrid. And I think it did, so it might have brought the trips down to give a chance for the players to move in. Camera goes up, execution comes in. Nice first bloods from Novi though. Thing out.
And okay, and these players from Novi are a little bit plugged away right now. LCI, they do make an entry technically here on site, but Sen, it was pretty much fully flashed there. He got a little bit of a flash in his face, but hey, even then, you gotta give it up for the good plays out right in the middle there. But Freaky Goob doesn't have an angle on this spike. There goes the kill out from Cloudy. Spray in from Freaky. Freaky does at least put up a little bit of a fight, but Novi allows LCI all of that space into the B site. It's just that LCI put up no fight whatsoever for those different entries there. For
we got lucky to be able to hit those, and so did Rabbit, finding redemption off the kill trip.
No way, he does it again.
One. Yep.
Unreal, Rabbit, and now he does it again. Rabbit, you beast! Almost able to get himself up for it, but give it up to the Cypher there. Yes, Rabbit. Unbelievable little support plays. Technically, this is finally LCI getting comfortable here on a site. Trident not allowing that leg room to kind of be taken, though. There goes Cloudy. Cloudy and Trident pushing the situation, and it's Cloudy to pick apart the headshots, and Cloudy peeking alongside his dog and also the dog. Unreal stuff. Oh goodness, Trident. Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
Seekers,
how is he doing this? He still has the Seekers. Flame Droid holding onto his position. Spy Cam Dark can finally get removed. The dog's going the wrong way. The dog's going the wrong way. Flame Droid doesn't expect the dog to go away. Doesn't expect the cancel.
FlameDroid trying to play it around the smoke. Actually, the dog might have dodged him. The paint shells kill him as he was trying to break the trips.
That is a crazy way for that to happen. And Sen actually lands and he picks up yet another. Sen, their utility comes out to play. And unbelievable. The showstopper almost just got yet another downtown frag. And this time, oh, the dismiss from Joey escapes the showstopper. And that is an explosive way, to say the least, to send Novi to the third map.
That's so sad.
My big question here is actually, unironically speaking, Freaky Goob stepping over to the breach. We've seen him on Gecko for the last 2 maps.
I think if you want to play the mind games and play to the strength of your comp, having a breach right now instead of a Gecko is still quite fine, because having that fault line to allow your double duelists in Travis, Scott, and Stone to move forward and get aggressive positions up towards Rubble to shut down one area, great start.
Oh goodness, we already start off with a bang. There goes working out here for Novi, at least trying to keep it clean, but gotta give it up to the fact that they do have so much coverage in that front side. You need to have those pistols essentially walking out into the dark, into the deep. Reek on an island. As of right now, he does have a player right above him. Turn to Stone, and this is actually perfect. The high-low, you have the headhunter, you have the up in your face, and this is just a solo peek here for Trident. You didn't even get a double peek there from Cloudy. Cloudy just utilizing his teammate as a little bit of a burst, and yeah, Cloudy's gone.
Oh, nice metal by FlameDroid. But
yeah, what a comeback already.
Double up!
Hey, listen, I don't even think that's surprising at this point.
No.
With so many long little angles here with 2 players who could absolutely go crazy with those ops, can you really disrespect the double op here coming out from Freak moment? Instead, Novi, just with 1 smoke alongside the Seeker, is able to give themselves a sight. It is going to be a car crash, folks. You just can't look away. 5v5 retake, and it is ultimate. Kind of spilling right now. Freaky Goob does kind of stand on his own right now, does get himself a big kill, but he's still over towards Stream. They're getting squeezed right now. Player coming up from behind, it was FlameDroid. FlameDroid gets a big kill. FlameDroid ends up reviving. Now, Stone, 1v2, needs to stay in tall. No, excuse me. Rabbit in the 1v2, has a chance here, but no, can't peek through the smoke by any means.
Especially now that you've come into contact towards a player at the ramp, at the bend. Nice trip set up by Cloudy.
Entry from the attackers can be linear here, can be calculated. But there goes a pass by from Stone. And the Rolling Thunder is going to be there as the cherry on top. You still have 2 players holding on strong, but the Rolling Thunder has left so many players discombobulated. That alone has swept away Lethbridge and taken away their chances for the rest of this round, as FlameDroid needs to back on out, hold on to his gun, and oh my goodness, we have a ball game here in Grand Finals, the very final map of Grand Finals. It's not really with any sort of target of where he wanted to go off to. He knew that he wanted to cover up this outside area, but oh my goodness, the lineup here from Joey was almost immaculate. From Baby Door, it could just happen once again, but coming in from the back instead, here comes the stun from Joey.
Nice.
Joey, and only 1 person still doing all the work here on site. It is Joey. Joey collecting 3 frags. Rabbit does actually come in as a little bit of a hero, collecting 2 in the middle there, but my goodness, that was the big round. That was the round that could push Lethbridge over the edge, but instead Novi keep things close. It's all gonna be on Cloudy. Cloudy does not have any positioning here to really stand tall, but oh my goodness, he's definitely made himself some positioning and help out Cloudy. Cloudy is in a great position, waits for his opportunity. Travis needs to inch his way up. Both players are gonna be in the angle at the same time. And this game continues to just inch closer and closer. They're still looking to come out. The stun's ready to go. The flashes are ready to go. Here comes the hit. What a shot. An electric start for Sen. Joey does the same. Lethbridge, we're just getting choked out of A. FlameDroid needs to hold it down over towards ramp. Ends up picking up the flares. And still from behind, you have the Jet coming in strong. Travis Scott from the top of sight takes down his frag. And Sen, who's been so sharp on the op, does not have any time to react to his first one-on-one. It is an 11th round for Lethbridge. It is a tied scoreline between these two teams. They have the A site ahead of them. They just need to complete this run. They just need to make their way into the middle of site. They still have a breach on the other side. They still have a defending breach on the other side. He has a Rolling Thunder ready to go. But is the Rolling Thunder going to be caught up, or is it going to be followed up?
Everything.
He can use it. He can absolutely use it. But players, they are here. They are here to follow up with it. 17 seconds. The Rolling Thunder is going to deny the plant. The stun comes in. Still holds up the player in sight. Novi might just be closing out yet another overwhelming W over Lethbridge. And indeed, it has happened again. The win condition in terms of the breach ult was there.
And hoping to push us into overtime. And it works out. Here's the first blood.
No, it just has to be all on Stone. Stone, my goodness, he does not want to go silently into that. The fact that we have man advantages. This is an adult-looking play from Lethbridge. They take advantage of the man advantage that they got, and now they're spilling onto site, onto the 4, onto the disadvantaged. There you go. One more player remaining, and Flame Droid wipes away Joey. The shotgun looking for something cheeky, but now that he gets into the one-on-one, Stone had time. He had the space, and he was able to strike, but that, again,
3K?
is another good adult look from Rabbit. But Rabbit
3K
down in terms of the HP, and like you said, the 3K coming in strong because the man just had such a good angle. But Cloudy, he does come in. Yeah, another 1v1 for Mr. Jetman himself, but the Play versus Cup ends in spectacular fashion for LCI as Lethbridge are your Play versus Cup Youth Valorant champions.